You give Max the time, oh, believe me, he will stop that wedding.
I was looking for you.
Why?
To tell you I want you back.
You slept with your sister's husband. And what about Nora? He kidnapped her.
You sick creep. You're a dead man.
Never gotten Max involved in this whole thing. I certainly pray that he's trying to talk some sense into her.
Well, you just better be prepared, because if he's not, and he can't break through to her, then she's gonna need you more than she ever has before.
You know what? After this, please, she's not gonna even want to be near me. And quite honestly, if she ends up with Todd, I may not want to be near her. You know, when he gets going, everybody starts acting crazy. Looking at him makes me tense. Know that?
Well, then quit looking at me.
You're on drugs, right? You fell down and hit your head. Your aneurysm's back, and it's pressing on some brain cells.
I am fine. I want you back.
Come on, Max, you hate my guts. And there's nothing that you can say or do to change that. Why don't you just go peddle your lies to Sky? I am marrying Todd.
No. Wait. What? I did hate your guts. You're right. And I am a peddler of lies, too, so you are right again. But I've never been able to lie to myself.
Or to me. Goodbye, Max.
No. Did you see my face when you and Todd came to invite me to your wedding?
No. Todd and I came to invite you and Sky to our wedding because we both know that you can't stand to be alone.
I wasn't thinking of Sky. I was only thinking of you. And the idea of losing you to Todd. I'm not going to let you marry that man.
Well, I'm not asking for your permission.
I love you.
Please.
Blair, I do love you. I'll prove it. Just tell me how.
I don't think you're going to say that when I say what I've come here to say. We're going to have a fight. I'm going to win. Nora, I want you to stay away from Colin.
I see. You believe, Lindsay, that I'm seeing him?
I believe that for once, Lindsay told me the truth. Now, why don't you tell me, how long has this game with Colin been going on?
It's not a game. How else are we going to have Colin hand us over Lindsay, huh?
We. You just said we. I wish it were we. Look, you're out on a limb, all alone here, and it's very, very dangerous.
It's working. Colin has a thing for me.
A thing for you? Yeah, he's got a thing for you. He kidnapped you. He kept you prisoner, and I think he's capable of much worse.
Well, I don't. Not unless Lindsay's egging him on. It's Lindsay who's capable of anything. Actually, Colin has been nothing but sweet to me.
Oh, now you're really beginning to scare me. Nora, please. Let me take over, all right? I'll get him to expose Lindsay.
Oh, now that's a great idea that your kids would just love. What are you, nuts? You can't do that to Will and Jen. If Lindsay takes the fall, let them hate me for it, not you.
This game's over, It'll be worth it to watch you go to jail, Will. You know what? I think death is too good for you.
I think we'll send you to prison instead. What do you think? Oh, yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Call Bo, call Sam, call anyone you want, man. I'd be more than happy to tell them the truth. Of course, your mom's not going to be too happy about it. Shut up! She's the one that conned me into kidnapping Nora, Will. She's the reason she blackmailed me. That's why I can't do it. Shut up! You know that drug that took away Nora's memory? I didn't give it to her. Your mom did.
One Life to Live on ABC. Brought to you by Pillsbury Baked Goods. My heart to you.
Well, you finally get to see my gallery. What do you think?
At least it's warm.
Oh, you're cold. I'll make us some tea.
Please, no tea party. No bogus mother-daughter bonding.
Well, how about some hot cocoa, just something to warm us up?
Good luck.
Here. That's what you need. Can't tell you how good it is to have you back. See you here in my gallery. Got so much to catch up on.
I guess.
Promise me you'll stay long enough, at least long enough to get to know each other again.
This isn't gonna happen.
What isn't? I'm not asking anything of you.
Yes, you are. You want me to love you, confide in you, be a real daughter.
What's wrong with that? You are my daughter.
I'm barely back and I find out that you're trying to steal your sister's husband. Trust me, I don't want to stick around to hear the rest.
I just got a new lead on Max's shooting, but quite frankly, I think it's a load of garbage.
What have you got?
Star Manning claims that she saw Ray Cummings shoot Max.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Hey, the kid just having nightmares.
Nightmares.
Yeah.
Having Todd and Blair for parents, that's a nightmare.
You think they'd put her up to it?
Oh, of course I do. Don't you?
Well, I don't see Ray as a shooter. I mean, where's the motive?
Ray hates my guts.
Therefore, kill Max?
I love him. She'd do anything she can to hurt me.
Scott, we'll look into it because it's our job. But we need solid evidence. Testimony from a troubled kid is not going to clear you.
I'll take what I can get.
John.
Yeah.
Keep me posted.
I will.
Sky, don't leave town.
Don't worry. I think my luck is turning.
Your luck would turn a lot quicker if you keep your mouth shut.
Max has finally realized that I'm not the one who tried to kill him, which leaves us with 3 delightful suspects, Ray, Todd, and especially Blair, Max's personal favorite, and he plans to prove it.
Really? How? All right, Sky, talk to me. You talk to me or I will shoot this thing dead in the water. If you don't think I won't, you just try me.
It's simple and it's completely legal. Max is going to convince Blair that he wants her back.
And?
And he's going to make sure that Todd catches Max and Blair in some romantic situation. And then Todd will turn on Blair with a vengeance. Poor thing won't even know what hit her.
You got it all figured out, huh?
I believe in Max. He's going to make it happen.
Are you really that naive? Or do you just enjoy playing Max's victim?
Get out of here.
You can forget about me being maid of honor, because I'm not doing anything that will help ruin Blair's life.
I'll buy you a pretty dress. See, you're not paying attention, are you, Todd? We're not coming.
Yeah, and if I can talk any sense into Blair, there'll be nothing to come to at all.
She's here, isn't she? That's funny, man. I mean, I'd think that a guy would know where his bride-to-be is, unless, of course, she doesn't want him to know. Is she upstairs? Hey, whoa. Hey, whoa. Hey, look, I'm not going anywhere.
until you let me see her.
Well, that's good. Have a seat. Because she's having second thoughts and she doesn't want to see you.
Prove your love for me?
Yeah.
Forget it.
Blair, I want you back.
You just got rid of me, Max. You couldn't wait, remember? You fully endorsed my marriage to Todd as a punishment that I so richly deserved.
I was wrong.
I saw the hate in your eyes, and it came straight from your heart.
I don't want to be here. Divorce? Hey, I was ready. Let's go. Boom. Good riddance to bad rubbish. You know, you, me, whole thing, an unmitigated disaster.
Well, I couldn't agree more. So why don't you just go and leave me alone?
Well, how many times have we quit? And how many times have we come back? All the time.
Not this time.
Oh, yeah. Because we still absolutely love each other.
Have you lost your mind? Because I sure haven't.
You look at those divorce papers? Did you really read them? Looking at those words gave me a chill. When Todd handed me the papers, I couldn't even breathe. Now, how can it be the end if neither of us wants it?
You know, you think I shot you in the back. You think I tried to kill you. Now, why on God's green earth would you want me back?
Now, I appreciate your concern for Will and Jen, but they're going to find out the truth about their mother sooner or later.
That may be so, but it doesn't have to be served up by you. Think about it. They'll wind up with their mother in prison and their father who put her there. They'll be ashamed of her and they'll hate you for it. Besides, I think I can get to Colin my way better than you can.
I'm not going to let you risk your life or anything else for that
Risking
matter.
my life or anything else.
You and I differ on this.
Oh,
then.
Sam, think about it. Now, think about how upset Jen was when she found out that Lindsay had an affair with Colin. How do you think she's going to feel when she finds out what Lindsay did to me? And Will's still furious with us for trying to trick Lindsay over Thanksgiving. You promised him you'd let it go.
I know, but things have changed. The situation has gotten a lot worse.
It's going to get worse still if you destroy your family over this. Come on. Let them hate me. Let them blame me. They need to believe in you. And I need you to believe in me.
I do. You know I do.
Well, then trust me to be able to stand up for myself and put Lindsay behind bars.
Jen, I know you're shocked and upset about things.
Shocked? I am not shocked.
I don't even know how to explain what happened between me and your Uncle Colin. I just know that someday you will understand. My life was going down the drain, and I wasn't thinking...
I don't want to hear it, Mother. I already told you, I'm not shocked. Nothing you could do would shock me.
What I did was wrong. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm your mother. And I love you and Will with all my heart. Those are the purest feelings in my life.
And that says so much.
Okay, you go ahead and be sarcastic. But know this. There is nothing you could ever do or say that would make me stop loving you. You can get on that elevator and never come back. But wherever you go, I'll be with you. I'll be there. Because my love is with you always.
I'm supposed to believe that my mother helped you kidnap Nora and let everyone believe that she was dead all this time.
Ask yourself this question, Will. Who had the most to gain by Nora's death? I didn't even know Nora. Now, your mom, on the other hand, well, she'd been after Bo Buchanan for a long time.
Oh, okay, because she loved Bo, she was willing to talk you into taking Nora from a hospital and holding her captive in your home? Right.
You're a little slow, but you're getting it.
Okay, so you just went along with all of this. Why?
Your mom promised to help me get Aunt Laney back. And she wanted to get Bo back. It was only supposed to take a few days, but then a few days turned into a few more days and a few more days after that. And it wasn't until I decided to take Nora back to the hospital.
But you did it.
Yeah, because your mom went nuts. She was terrified that Nora was going to identify the both of us. And I had no idea what your mom was capable of. And then you come along, and you knocked me out, and you locked me in my basement. And I had no way to protect Nora.
You're lying.
Am I, Will? I got out of that basement just in time to see your mom stick Nora with a needle. I could have killed your mom. I raced off to the hospital to get the antidote. I raced back, I gave it to Nora. I had no idea if it would work.
So, of course, you're the big hero.
I'm not saying that, Will. But I did my best. Even knowing that I faced a conviction if Nora remembered everything.
Go to hell, Colin. And while you're there, think up a better story.
I have proof, Will. You interested?
Lots of brides have little freakouts. What usually calms them down is talking to the groom.
She wants to be alone, Todd.
Hey, you know, you're coming off as a little bit desperate. What you might want to do, if you want to take my advice, is just, you know, keep it cool. Let her come to you.
Why would I take your advice?
What are you worried about, Todd? Huh? You worried that she doesn't love you? Wouldn't it be better for you to get that bad news before you marry?
There is no bad news, Kevin. Except for you.
Well, good then. You won't mind taking the pressure off, giving her a little space.
You didn't try to kill me.
How did you figure that?
Well, I don't have any proof or anything like that, if that's what you're asking. I just know you. You were furious, but there's no way you could pull a trigger. Sky, on the other hand, she has that kind of ice water running through her veins, but not you. You know, I'm not saying that I'm going to recommend you for sainthood or anything like that. I don't think either one of us is going to get an honor like that. We're too busy trying to outbat each other. I'd call it a draw, wouldn't you think? Come on, Blair. We loved, we hated, and we hurt. But we always made up. We made evil stylish. It's a big game. Not a game anymore, though, is it? Not with Todd. Not fun. It's hell.
You know, you don't know anything about Todd and me.
Oh, I know enough about him to know that he stole your child to make you suffer. Oh, he's a master at that. He's a master of a lot of things. But you know what he is really? He's really just a mean little 6-year-old boy pulling the wings off a butterfly.
No, he's changed.
Are you sure about that? Sure enough to trust your lovely wings with him?
Todd wants a family now, and he's ready.
Yeah? Or maybe Todd just wants to play another game. A Todd game. You know, the hurting kind? I'm not trying to scare you, Blair. I'm just scared for you.
Don't be, Max.
You know, the worst part of this whole thing? It's all my fault. I drove you to him.
No. You just let me go. You kicked me out, to be more precise.
I made a mistake. I was stupid. The least I can do is protect you. Let me take you away from Todd.
You don't know how I once wanted to hear you say that. Till death do us part. Forsaking all others. Then that computer virus hit. And I begged you, I prayed, I tried to explain, but you wouldn't have it. No. You just blew me out of the water, Max. You kicked me out of your bed. You kicked me out of your life.
I was wrong. I admit it.
It's too little. Too late.
No. We won't Blair, don't say that. Come on. We've both been around. Come on. We both know there's no better than us. It's not too late.
You're wrong about that.
Todd.
It is too late. It is way too late.
I suppose since I'm here, I can take a look at your stuff.
My stuff.
Your art.
My art. I would love that. I would really love that. Would you like some cocoa first?
You wouldn't by chance have any marshmallows to go with that?
What, are you kidding me? Of course I do.
You've gotten better.
You think?
Or my taste has tanked.
No, I think I've gotten better. Funny how that works.
How does that work?
Careful, it's hot. Well, you know, as your life suffers, your art gets better. I know at least that's true for me. I've had to look deep inside myself. My soul, if you will.
Soul, huh? You really think there is such a thing?
Well, I think art comes from a deeper place than just your brain, so I think that soul is as good a word as any.
This one's cool.
You like it? Read that.
Jen away. I guess we're gonna have to do the sequel. Jen home.
Believe me, Nora, I don't want to destroy my family. I just got them all back together. But I'm not going to let you walk into a viper's nest and possibly get bitten. It's not worth the risk. Sooner or later, the truth is going to come out.
I'm sorry, Sam. I'm not stopping. I can't. Much as I would want to, I can't. I'm angry. I want Lindsay's head on a platter. Please understand.
I do. God help me, I do. I mean, you couldn't sit still for injustice for a client. Why should you be any different when it comes to you? I'm just scared for you, Nora. I want to help you.
Help your kids, okay?
Who's going to help you?
Well, I got backup, don't worry.
Who?
You're out of it, Sam, okay? Don't ask. I'm fine.
Sometimes I forget that I don't know everything about you.
Hey, well, at least you know what you don't know. I don't know. Hi, come on in.
I really need to talk to you, Nora. Hi. Am I interrupting something?
Are you okay, Jess?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just needed to talk to Nora for a second.
Fine. You know, I was just on my way out.
Are you sure? Because I didn't mean to be interrupting anything.
No. I was just leaving anyway. Good.
Thanks. Thanks for the chat.
I haven't given up.
Nora, I walked into something, didn't I?
No, really, no. We finished. It's over. No problem. What is over with you?
I'm a mess. Will and I got in a huge fight about Lindsay.
Oh, no.
You know, I don't know which bugs me the most. Her loving mother act or his falling for it hook, line, and sinker.
You have a shrine dedicated to Nora. Who am I supposed to believe is more psycho over her, you or my mother?
I care about Nora very much, Will. She's the most amazing woman I've ever met. But now your mom, she's so jealous of her she can't even see.
She has reason to be.
Yeah, sure. Because your dad won't give her the time of day because he's too busy thinking about the woman he's really in love with. And that just drove Lindsay crazy.
Okay. Okay, so then how come when you got arrested, you didn't accuse my mother?
What, stop the money from coming in? Please. Well, I had Ace's tape, which guaranteed my freedom, and I had Lindsay right where I wanted her. It was consolation for losing my medical career.
That's bull.
You really believe that she's innocent?
I know she is.
What about if I show you proof?
Okay, Carl, what proof of yours am I supposed to believe?
Well, I'll show you. There's no hurt in taking a look, right? Here. The photocopy I made, the original goes back to the person who wrote the check. I'm sure you'll recognize the signature in the handwriting. $200,000. Does that something ring a bell? I don't know where your mom got a hold of 200 grand, but somebody sure bailed her, right? That is her signature, right?
Okay, this is made out to cash. This isn't even made out to you.
Of course it's made out to cash. Your mom's not stupid. She's not going to leave a paper trail. But believe me, Will, the deal was very specific. I promised not to go to the police, and she handed over the cash. See, the fact is, I'm protecting your mom, Will. If I told everything I know, she goes to jail.
Shut up.
I'm sorry. I upset you. But what was I supposed to do, Will? You were going to go to Bo Buchanan about me. And if you did that, well, then I'd just have to come clean about your mom.
This is some kind of a trick or something. I don't know, but...
I'm afraid not. Oh, come on, Will. You know your mom. When she wants something, she loses all perspective. And she really wanted Bo. And she really hated Nora. So now with Nora out of the way, she gets another shot at Bo. Of course, then there's the problem of what to do with Nora.
No, she wouldn't do this. She didn't do this. She couldn't.
She did it. She went crazy. You don't want to see it. But there's no denying the truth when it's staring you in the face. She did it, Will. Your mom is guilty as sin.
Do I have to tell you? I am not Max's victim. He's just helping me prove my innocence, that's all.
Yeah, well, that's today's version. You, Max, Todd, Blair, you all change positions so often, I need a scorecard just to keep up.
You see. He's going to help clear me.
Ah, by sleeping with Blair.
Whatever it takes. And I'm working on Todd.
Seducing him.
Hey, I am not going to spend years in prison for a crime that I did not commit, okay? Now, if you're going to say that I made a deal with the devil, I don't care. So be it. Bring on the devil. I can handle him.
Oh, yeah? Well, you be careful what you wish for. You're a gutsy lady, Sky. Probably more than enough of a match for Max, but with Todd? Oh, you be careful. He is seriously dangerous.
More dangerous than jail time?
There are no limits with Todd Manning. He will lock you in a cargo container and send you halfway around the world. Or he'll just as easily put a bullet between those pretty eyes of yours. He will screw with your brain until you are just as crazy as he is. He will eat you alive.
Gee, I didn't know that you cared.
I do care. And I'm going to protect you. So get used to it.
Let him go.
Not yet. He's still breathing.
Look, he just came to grovel at my feet. It's done, all right?
Hands off me, Manning. I mean it.
And you keep your hands off Blair. I mean that.
I think that's for Blair to decide.
No, that's for me to decide. Blair's mine. Now, let's go.
Bud.
God, let him go. Let him go!
What is he doing here?
Kelly and Kevin kidnapped me. They tried to keep us from getting married. They brought Max in to help. It's not going to work. I love Todd, and I'm going to marry him. He makes me happy. This is happy? Go to hell. All of you. Come on, Todd.
Blair, come on. We love you. That's all. Now what?
Nothing. We did everything we can do. Now it's up to Blair. She's going to have to save herself.
She can't. And I'm not leaving her with that lunatic. No way.
Todd, listen, they tried to set me up. They're so determined to keep us apart that they brought Max in to work on.
Yeah, I could see that.
I didn't believe a word out of his lying mouth.
What did he say?
Just that he still loved me and that he wanted me back, blah, blah, blah.
Does he?
It doesn't matter, Todd. I don't want Max. I want you.
That's not what I saw.
You really care about me?
Believe it or not, yes, I do.
Why?
I don't want to see you go down this road with Max.
Doesn't answer my question. Why?
I believe that you're innocent.
This gives me the chance to get the proof that I need.
If you put yourself between Todd Manning and what he wants, they're going to get ugly really fast. I worry about you getting caught in the crossfire.
You worry about me?
Manning is dangerous and volatile. Yeah, I worry about you.
It's kind of new for me, having a guy care about me. No strings attached.
No strings attached.
Yes, that would definitely be first.
What? Having someone care about someone else? Isn't that what makes us all human? You care about Max, right? Can't imagine why, but it's obvious that you do.
I care more about my freedom.
So you're not going to let this thing go with Todd and Blair?
It's the only move that I've got. But I will be careful, I promise.
You do that. And you call me if you need backup.
Sure.
No, I mean it. You call me. If there's trouble, I'll be there for you.
Thanks.
So how are you going to pull this off? I mean, short of kidnapping, how are you going to keep the two of them apart?
Don't ask.
Especially if she wants to be with him.
She doesn't. I got through to her.
Right, whatever you say.
Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'll say Blair. That's a promise.
Hey. Thank you. We tried our best, right?
Oh, come on. Don't be like this. Please. You know I hate Max. He couldn't possibly take me away from you. But I'm here, Todd, and I'm going to stay here by your side until we say our vows. And then we're going to be together forever.
I don't need any of this. I have Nora. She's mine now.
It's amazing, isn't it? How a terrific guy can be from an impossible parent. I mean, in all my married years to Bo, I still never could get a handle on Ace's tricks.
Really? I thought you coped fabulously.
Oh, no. I never quite learned the art of keeping my mouth shut.
Ugh.
I go to the house, I'd bite my tongue so hard I could taste blood, and then I'd try to restrict my sentences down to, could you please pass the salt?
Did it work?
Oh, hardly ever. But you know what? Bo figured it out on his own. If I had tried to force the issue, that would have been disaster.
Yeah, but you know what? I know Lindsay is flat out lying to him.
Okay, well, sit back. Will either get it or he won't, But don't force the issue. Don't make him choose.
Oh, but she drives me crazy.
Oh, hey, honey, I sympathize with you there. She's a doozy, but Will is not his mother, all right? She does what she does because of her own problems and needs and insecurities. Just don't connect that to Will, all right? He's just trying to be a good son.
You're right. You're right, but I blew it already, didn't I?
Oh, Mom, if you love him, just stand by him, through all of this. Understand that this is a lot harder for him than it is for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
And Lindsay doesn't mean to hurt him, any more than Asa meant to hurt his kids or his grandkids.
You think?
They're just missing something. And they don't know what it is, and they don't know how to get it. It frustrates them. Just be there to help Will understand that when the time comes.
You're right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, you are very, very welcome. And just be strong for him. He's going to need you.
This piece is kind of weird, but I like it.
Me too.
Yeah? Why?
Because it's unexpected.
True. I like when you're surprised by a piece, when art surprises you. It's interesting.
You like it when you're surprised by ex-husbands? It's a very beautiful tableau, mother and daughter together.
That'd be nice if you meant it.
Well, why else would I say it?
Well, you haven't had very many kind words from me lately.
You're right. And that's exactly why I'm here. I've come to apologize. I know that I've been very hard on you lately, and that's created a lot of tension for you, Jen, and you shouldn't have to deal with that. The truth is your mother and I are both very, very happy that you're back, that you're home.
Could have fooled me.
No, it's true. So why don't we just enjoy each other?
I think it's a great idea. As a matter of fact, maybe we could do like a family thing in the town tonight. Is that possible, huh?
Yeah.
We're celebrating. Mom and Dad have declared a truce.
What is it, pal? What's happened?
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
I'm out. I quit.
I didn't think you'd ever tell Bo that you murdered your own father. Gina never got over it. She never got over Ben.
We have a lot to talk about.
You're right. We do.
Will Max and Sky succeed in their plan? Cast your vote in the One Life to Live weekly poll only at abc.com.
The day they met was the day they married. Theirs has been a life of love, trust, and not a secret between them.
I've never met anyone like you.